Well, welcome to the first Fast Friday show. We're not going very fast because it's raining like crazy. It's still winter.
Yeah.
But we told you on Sunday that we'd start putting car stuff up on Friday, starting with Road Trip Part 1.
Right.
So that's what we're after today. We're going to be showing you this pilot that I did back in 2009.
Oh, wow.
To try to sell it to the Speed Channel and so on. Never could sell it.
Yeah.
So we're just giving it to you guys for absolutely free. So check this out, Road Trip Part 1.
Ah.
This week on Road Trip, the driving team is heading up to Salt Lake City, Utah, to run in the second race of the Redline Time Attack Series, which is being held in conjunction with an event called GT Live at the Miller Motorsports Park, built by Larry H. Miller, car dealer, car enthusiast, and true Mustang fanatic. Well, 4:30 a.m. and time to hit the road. Everything's loaded, so let's get this convoy on the road. I was borrowing from the trucker vernacular there. Well, we've got BDX-1 loaded in one trailer, we've got BDX-5 loaded in another trailer, and Eric's got BDX-7 loaded in yet another trailer. We've also got a 6-passenger SUV loaded with Brookies and Rich here on his motorcycle. Now, I already left a couple of days ago in BDX-9, and I've been leisurely knocking around the mountains here in Utah while those guys make a speed demon crossing of the Mojave. Well, I'm sure those guys are enjoying the ride, or not. So one of the questions you might be asking yourself is just what is a BDX Mustang? Well, a BDX Mustang is manufactured by the Barber Driving Experience, a high-performance driving school in California. The Barber Driving Experience is part of the Barber Automotive Group on the Gold Coast in Ventura, California. Many of the modifications made to the BDX Mustang are made to the suspension and the brakes to improve handling. But there are also some, let's say non-trivial adjustments to the engine to improve horsepower. The car is the brainchild of Alan Crockett, who has also pulled together a sort of loose-knit driving team consisting of several of the BDX owners. And the righteous rides don't stop with Mustangs. The current project is a 2009 full-race Ford Focus. the driving team has partnered with Brooks Institute, a well-respected and venerable school of photography, filmmaking, visual journalism, and so on, also located on the Gold Coast in Ventura and Santa Barbara. Road Trip is entirely made by Brooks students, affectionately known as Brookies, and of course the faculty of the Brooks Institute. What you have here is the classic win-win situation where the students are able to get real-world experience and mess around with some pretty cool cars.
Kick it.
So I thought I'd take this opportunity to check out one of my favorite car shows, the Logan Car Show. Used to be called the Logan Run. There's lots of different kinds of cars that show up at the Logan Car Show. It's a pretty big car show, but it's probably best known for its hot rods and other righteous rides. If you want to see I don't think this guy's quite embraced the whole idea of the show part of car show. Whatever. But if you're looking for righteous rides, well, look no further. Here they are. This is a great collection of some beautiful cars. And what kind of car show wouldn't include some amazing Mustangs? But as righteous as the cars are, what's actually brought me here are the vendors. This vendor in particular. This is the booth of Ed Big Daddy Roth, creator of Rat Fink. Now, unfortunately, Ed passed away a few years ago, but Rat Fink lives on. The booth is being manned by LeGrand, Brother Fink Brotherson, and Ed's wife, Eileen. I did pick up 2 Big Daddy badges, iron-on patches with a little Rat Fink right in the middle. And I paid $200. No, wait, I paid $300 for a 2-foot-tall black Rat Fink piggy bank. Now, this is the last one in black of a production run of only 200. And so when I found that out, it gave it a mystique. Anyway, it's a very cool Rat Fink. And Eileen Roth has invited us out to her house to see her personal collection of Big Daddy stuff.
Ed mostly loved learning about other people. He enjoyed finding out what they did for their careers, and he enjoyed learning from people. I don't know that Ed really understood the impact he had on people. I think he was kind of surprised when people would see him at the car show and want to talk about his accomplishments rather than he find out about what kind of car they had built. The first car show I attended with Ed was in New Orleans at the Superdome. And that was quite an experience to go into the Superdome and see the fans waiting for Ed's autograph. He didn't want to copy other people's art, so he come up with the image of Rat Fink. And Rat Fink lived in a junkyard, and Rat Fink had access to all of the used parts that anyone could want. And so Rat Fink with his other friends could make anything they wanted when the junkyard was closed. Then, they had free reign.
While Ed is best known for his cartoon characters like Rat Fink, he's also well known for his radical customs like the Beatnik Bandit and the Mysterian, and his incredible choppers. In fact, Ed and his friends practically invented the whole concept of chopper. Back in the days when the car magazines wouldn't even talk about bikes, Ed and his friends were writing articles on how to chop Harleys. He recommended going to the police station and bagging an old police Harley. Paying for it, of course. Millions of old geezers like myself were turned on to Big Daddy Ed Roth back in the 50s and 60s by building plastic models of some of his incredible hot rods and even some of his Rat Fink characters. You'd be pretty hard-pressed to find any male or cool female in this country over age 50 who hadn't built at least one Big Daddy Roth model as a kid. The kids all grew up, and some of them, like myself, all turned to driving muscle cars like, Mustangs and stuff. But Big Daddy went right on building hot rods and drawing cartoon characters right up to the day he died. In fact, the day he died, he was working on this hot rod. After the very unexpected demise of Big Daddy, a bunch of the Ratfink family got together for the funeral, and a bunch of the good pinstripers pinstriped up his casket, put a nice little Ratfink on there and so on. Even in the afterlife, Ed's still cruising around in a cool ride. Stay tuned to Road Trip, because after the break, our very special guest is the Pope.
Transporte è santo il dudo.
Well, there you have it. That was part 1 of Road Trip. And next Friday, part 2 of Road Trip. And on to part 3 and part 4 later on. So I hope you're enjoying Fast Friday. Come Sunday, the regular show will still be up. So if you came here expecting the regular show, oops, sorry about that.
It's not Sunday.
But that'll be up on Sunday.
Yep.
Well, if you have not been over to the channel and subscribed, then pop on over to the channel. There's a lot of train videos. There's all sorts of things over there. So you'll have a lot of fun. And you can subscribe and get over to the channel by clicking on the blue button, zoink, pops in right over here. It says subscribe, takes you to the channel, makes you a subscriber, gives you bragging rights with all of your friends who you are, of course, sharing these videos with.
Absolutely.
Well, we're not sure how you found the very first Fast Friday on the internet. We hope you didn't find it boring. And we will see you here again on Sunday with the regular show. Bye-bye.
Bye.